Hi everybody, Cynthia Bazin from SmartChic Laser Focus Mentoring and Keynote Speaking. I am so excited to be here. Whether you're watching this live or on the replay, I want to say thank you so much for taking time out of your valuable day to come into this broadcast and check this out. I promise you I'm going to give you kick in the duff motivation. I'm going to give you some real life tips, and I'm going to help you get really laser focused on where you need to go, what you need to do next, how you can rock the fourth quarter of 2018. How does that sound? So I want to introduce myself really quickly before I get rocking and rolling on this broadcast. Again, I'm Cynthia Bazin. I live out in the Sacramento, California area. Is that I'm originally from the East Coast, whoop, whoop, outside of the Boston area. I lived in the Boston area, let's see, for the first 27 years of my life. Is that I have a master's degree in counseling, and I also have an undergraduate degree in criminal justice. Is that I started my business, SmartChic, back in 2011. And so I am super excited to be here because I mentor you all in personal development, business branding, business strategy. My passion, everybody, is to help you get and stay laser focused. Put in the chat stream if you're here live. How many of you need to stay focused on your goals, focused on what you need to do, right, to create your greatest happiness and success? I help you reduce the overwhelm, eliminate the ridiculous out of your life. How many of you have something ridiculous going on in your life right now? And I help you develop a plan that is right for you. That's what's different about my mentoring, my speaking, is that, you know what? I customize my plans, I customize my workshops to make sure that they're aligned with you. Jenny, hi, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in. Jenny, thank you so much for being here. Pam Smart, thank you for being here. Hi, Michael, thank you so much for coming in. Rafia. Yay, Jenny, you are live. How are you? Thank you guys for coming in. I'm so thrilled that you're here. So everybody, did you see the title? It's focus time, baby. Can someone put focus time? Let's do this. Let's get you all focused, and let's have a great discussion about the 5 ways to rock your goals in the fourth quarter of 2018. How does that sound, everybody? Let me know. Put some emojis, put some comments. Keep the comments going. Heart it up if you can heart it up. Share this out if you can share this out. That would be great. So Michael says hello. Yeah, let's finish strong, everybody. How many of you need to finish strong? I know I do. And you know what? Every broadcast that I do over on Periscope, here on Facebook, on Instagram, or if we're, talking live, right? Is that, everything that I do is that I want to make sure that I provide value to you guys and that this really, really applies to your life. So thank you guys for being here. And so I'm speaking to myself as well as speaking to all of you when I talk about these tips. So Christina, thank you so much for coming in. I don't know if I said hello. So everybody, if you know my energy, if you know the content that I bring in each and every day, if you wouldn't mind sharing, that would be awesome. Somebody needs to hear a positive word today. Somebody needs to get focused. Somebody is feeling like a hot mess. And hopefully these 5 tips, these 5 ways are going to help you and somebody that you love today. Okay, so put in the chat stream if you all are ready. If you're ready. Hello, so we're on the SmartChic Business Facebook page. So I am ready, everybody. So we're going to talk about 5 ways that I think that, you can really rock your goals in 2018. Do you guys really realize that we have got 90 days left? Almost 89 days. But we've got 90 days, everybody. Can someone put that in the chat stream? Now, for our international peeps, you know what? It's already, right? It's already Wednesday, so it's 89 days. But for here in the States, 90 days, that's a lot. But we need to reduce the noise and we need to stay focused, right? So who's ready, everybody, for these tips? I want to say thank you so much for those of you that are coming in live and on the replay. If you are coming in on the replay later, do me a favor and put #replay. That would be awesome. All right, here we go, everybody. Let's get rocking and rolling because I know your time is valuable. And you know what? We need to get focused And I need you to really take a golden nugget out of this broadcast and apply it to your life today. So number one, everybody, put number one inside the chat stream. Number one, the first way that I really believe that, you know what, that you can rock that at least one goal that you want to get done before the end of the year, this is my first thing I want to recommend. And I say this all the time, but it's really good for us to reemphasize it. Number one, less is more. Less is more, everybody. I want you to percolate on that for a second, okay? Can someone put that in the chat stream? Less is more. You're on fire. Whoop, whoop. Less is more. Hi, Alicia. So what do I mean by that, friends? And you guys are amazing. I love you guys. Less is more. I'm speaking to myself as I'm speaking to you all. Is that if you haven't quite pushed forward on that one goal that you really want to complete before the end of 2018, if there's something you really need a kick in the duff on and really get moving that you haven't gotten as far as you want to be, put in the chat stream if that's you. There's one goal that you've really intended to do, but you know what, you haven't moved as far as you wanted to do, or maybe you haven't gotten started. Put that in the chat stream. So one, W-O-N, right, Jim Beach? Less is more. Is that, you know what, I want you to really take a look at all of your obligations, all of your projects, and I want you to eliminate one biggie one that's not a priority. One thing that, you know what, that's taking up way too much of your time. And you know what, when I say that I'm speaking to myself, I had to make a big decision today. Is that there's a lot of different things that I want to do in 2018 and 2019. And you know what? I had to do a get real moment. How many of you need to get real with yourself? How many of you need to have one of those talks with yourself, maybe one of those talks with your family and go, you know what? There's all this stuff on my plate. There's all of these things that I want to do. There's all of these things that are being put on my plate. I need to unload something. And so, you know what, I went through this process today, and as hard as it is to unload something, right, something that I really want to do, I had to say to myself, you know what, I need to put this to the side. Maybe just for this year, maybe for next year as well. But you know what, I really need to stay focused in on this particular thing that I've worked so hard at, you know, have wanted so bad that, you know what, I can't do everything. How many of you, you know, can relate to that? That you're feeling like, you know what, you're just trying to come up for air and breathe. And you know you've got way too much on your plate. There's too many things that you want to do, right, Alicia? And that, you know what, there's maybe at least one thing that you have to just get off your plate. So maybe it's telling that person or that organization that you volunteer for, I still want to volunteer, but I can't volunteer as many hours as I have been volunteering. Or maybe it's something in your business that isn't quite working. Can anybody relate? Put some emojis in the chat stream. Give me something to let me know that this is resonating. And you know what? It's been sort of like a pride thing, that you just keep doing it to do it. And it's like, I just need to dump that. I'm wasting my time. I'm putting my energy into something that's just flat out not working. So reducing some time in one area, taking an activity that isn't working and dumping it off your plate. Because if you remove some stuff off your plate, guess what we're going to do, everybody? We're going to be able to focus more on that awesome priority, that goal that you really want to rock, you know, in 2018 and into 2019. Does that make sense, everybody? So I know that this is not rocket science that I'm talking about, but most of the people that come to me, most of you that come to me for mentoring, you know what you say? I'm overwhelmed. I don't have time. I want to do this, but you know what? You know what? I'm just too busy. You know what? I want to put health in, you know, in fitness at the top, you know what I mean, of the priority list, but I have no time for exercise. Or you know what? I really want to get my book done, but I don't have the time. Or I really want to start a business, but you know what? There's no time left in the day for me. So I know that even if there's not any comments coming through right now, those of you here live and those of you on the replay, at least one person this is resonating with. It's October 2nd. We've got 90 days left to really rock 2018. I want you to write down right now, while we're watching this broadcast, the one thing that you need to eliminate or delegate. Can someone put eliminate or delegate? Take it off your plate or ask for help to get off your plate so you can do less, so you can focus more on the thing you really need to do. Make sense, everybody? So I'm not getting any comments in. It could be Facebook just acting like a shebackle right now. So just bear with me. If I don't see any comments, it might be just Facebook trying to catch up. So keep the comments coming, everyone. I love you guys. That is number one, all right? So no new comments have come through, but I'm going to hopefully see a refresh in a little bit. Just keep the comments going. I'm going to stay moving forward, okay? So number two, the second thing, the second way to totally rock your goals in 2018, right in the fourth quarter. I think we've got some new comments coming through. Here we go. Eliminate or delegate. Yes. Number two, you have to put your non-negotiables first. Okay? I want you to think about that for a second. Thank you guys for sharing this out. Thank you so much for all of your comments. Please let people know about me and SmartChic. And if you need any laser focused mentoring, my website is up there, smartchic.me. And can I tell you guys something cool? I just started an app that, you know what, that you don't need to hire me for a full hour. If you need minute by minute mentoring, meaning that maybe you need a 15-minute block with me, reach out to me here on this page or reach out to me on my website and I'll let you know about it. So now you can hire me in 15-minute blocks, 20-minute blocks, so you don't have to hire me for a full hour if that resonates with you. All right, so number two is put your non-negotiables first. Meaning this, in order for you to rock your goals, right, you got to get what's critical done first. Does that make sense, everybody? So many times, what do? We do all the fun stuff first. We're on Periscope. We're on Facebook Live, right? Is that, you know what? We're on Twitter, tweeting. We're all over the board. We're on Instagram, right? We need to do our priorities first, the non-negotiables first. Can someone say boom if you've got too many distractions, right? We have to do our non-negotiables first. If you want to get your goals done in 2018, you have to eliminate the flipping distractions and you have to get the non-negotiables done first. What are the non-negotiables? The non-negotiables are the things that could shut you down if you don't do them. Please, everybody, put some comments if you're getting something out of this. Is this good for you? Because I know right now, you know what, it's towards the end of the day and you say, oh my gosh, I didn't get anything done that I wanted to get done. Where did the time go? I really should have done this, but I didn't do this. I wasted time on this. I wasted too much time being stuck on this. So the non-negotiables first are the things that could shut you down, right? So thank you guys for being here. You're amazing. Demetrius, Ken Loring, hello. So self-care is a non-negotiable. That could shut you down if you don't take care of, right? Who's with me? Is anybody with me? If you don't take care of your mindset, if you don't take care of yourself emotionally, and you don't take care of this, you know what? You are going to be a hot mess. And you might be a hot mess right now because you're feeling like you know what. That's a non-negotiable. You got to do that first. And as I always say, everybody, is that I always do my exercise first thing in the morning. Now, I know somebody's out there and going, I'm not a morning person, Cynthia. I like to sleep too. But you know what? Self-care is that important to me that I get it done first. So I have zero excuses. Can someone put no excuses inside the chat stream if you need to stop making excuses about your health and your wellness, that you don't have time because you're working this, you have kid stuff this, you're doing this. You know what? You just don't have time to take care of yourself. That doesn't fly with me. That doesn't fly with me. I get up ridiculously early. You know what? And I'm not expecting you to get up as early as I do, but you know what? I make self-care a non-negotiable. non-negotiable. Another non-negotiable, we're on tip number 2, everybody, if you're trying to keep up. Number 2 is you got to do your non-negotiables first, the things that could shut you down. Your self-care, right, is something that can shut you down. Money generating activities. If you don't have money, you could shut down, right? So when you're doing stuff for your business, you got to take a look at, hey, Joshua, thank you so much for coming in. Hello. Is that, you know what? Money generating activities. If you've got a business, don't be fluffing around just reading other people's social media posts. What are you doing, right, to create programs? What are you doing to create services? What are you doing to market yourself? What are you doing to make those calls? Uh-oh, how many of you are going, ouch? Right? I'm speaking to myself too, everybody. I have to stay laser focused each and every day too. So I'm right there with you. The pain is real. The struggle is real each and every day to stay focused. But I'm here for you. And as your laser focused mentor, I'm telling you, I live through this each and every day. And so you have to have discipline. Can someone say discipline inside the chat stream? Discipline in doing your non-negotiables first. When I'm tired and I don't want to exercise, I get up. When I don't feel like making those phone calls, because you know what, I don't want to make calls. I think that, you know what, my business could shut down unless I take care of the non-negotiable, right? Making money, right? And then the other non-negotiable part of tip number 2 is, everybody, is your relationships. You got to take care of your relationships, the quality relationships in your life. Is this resonating with anybody? I would love to see some comments in the chat stream. Thank you so much. And you know what? The thing about money, Joshua, is this. A lot of people, and this might be one of you out there, some of you, you know what? It's hard for you to really think about financial wealth. And when I say financial wealth, I really truly believe this, and I've learned this from various leaders. So there's not just one leader that I've learned this from, is that we shouldn't be embarrassed. We shouldn't be shy about, you know what? It's okay to make money. You know why? When we make money, we can serve others more. Does that make sense? When you have the financial means to take care of yourself, if you're a leader in a church, if you're a volunteer with the homeless like I am, if you want to, you know what, do stuff with young girls or young men and empower them, right? Or maybe you want to develop a product that is good for somebody, the more that you take care of yourself financially, the more you can serve others. So I know the whole money talk, the whole money game thing is really, really a topic that we can talk about on a much deeper level at some point. But you have to remember, it's okay, everybody, and it's good that, you know what, that you make money, that you're financially sound, because then you can take care of others. Make sense, everybody? Yeah, Amy. Hi, Amy. Oh my gosh, Amy, I love you. Hi. It's been a while. It's been a while. So Joshua says, truth, my rate is $40 for a half hour and all lessons are paid for at the beginning of the month. Consistency is required, but I understand emergencies and sick problems. Basically, you pay for the time you booked with me. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. There you go. Look at Joshua. He's being bold about his business. I love that. I love that. I love that. Oh, sorry. Joshua, I just read your comments. I thought you were just being bold. I thought you were just being bold in your business. I'm sorry. I didn't read the comment below. But everybody, if you need someone to utilize Joshua's services, isn't that funny? Put some smiley emojis in the chat stream. Contact Joshua. He'll help you out. So, hey, everybody. All right. So are you guys following? Are you all getting something out of this? Give me some comments below if this is helping you. That's so funny, Joshua. We just got you out there, though. All right. Who's ready for number 3? So what are we talking about as a refresh, everybody? Please share this out if this is resonating with you, is that I am Cynthia Bazin. I'm a laser-focused mentor, meaning this. I don't string you along for months and months and months through coaching programs that go on for a year to get to the flipping point. is that through one mentoring session, through 2 or 3, right? We get to the point and we get you on a plan in order for you to get your greatest happiness and success. My website's up there, smartchic.me. We're talking about 5 ways to rock your goals in the 4th quarter of 2018. If you're on the replay, definitely let me know you're on the replay. I would appreciate it. So, yay. Thank you, Patricia. I love you all. You guys are awesome. Number 3 is this. You got to create great boundaries. Okay, so can someone put that in the chat stream? Creating great boundaries. We've got a lot of people in the broadcast right now. What does creating great boundaries mean to you? I want you to think about it. Maybe putting it in the chat stream, maybe writing it down on a piece of paper. Creating great boundaries could be social media. Is that you shut it down, right? Maybe you silence it during the times that you need to work, right? Put yes inside the chat stream on social media if you need to create boundaries on how you listen to and how you get your notifications in for social media. You got to get your work done first, right? Creating boundaries could be with your clients. How many of you are in business and you work 24 hours a day, meaning you're always on call? Always answering the phone, always returning messages within 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Oh my gosh, you need me? Okay. And that they almost expect you to get back to them right away. I know that's resonating with at least one business owner because you're flippin' exhausted. That was me years ago, everybody. Is that you want a mentoring session at 9 p.m.? Boom. All right. You want a mentoring session on Sunday? Okay. And you know what that leads out to? Is burnout. And so in order for you to rock your goals in 2018, you have to time block and create great boundaries with, social media, create great boundaries with your clients. Is that you got to have some downtime to recharge. And you also got to create some great boundaries on people that are not looking for you to succeed, or creating great boundaries with people that are negative and toxic. Does any of this resonate with you? So creating boundaries is a topic that, it's personal. We all have someone, we all have something that, we let creep in to the time when we really should be working on our personal or professional goals. So I want you to take what I'm saying, dump what is not working for you, but say to yourself, you know what, Cynthia is talking about boundaries. What do I need to create better boundaries with? Who do I need to create boundaries with and not feel any guilt about? Does that make sense, everybody? So I hope this is really resonating with you. Hey, Jeff Carlin, thank you so much for coming in. We're talking about 5 ways to rock your goals in 2018, and you're definitely going to have to check the replay. So we've talked about less is more. 2, doing your non-negotiables first in your day, and number 3, creating great boundaries. So let me see some of these comments here. Shutting it down while you're at work. Amy, I love that. Jenny says, I've been shutting down social media to get all of my work done in the time frame I have. Excellent. See, you all know what to do. And you know what? We all learn from each other. So it's very important to everybody that, you do these things. And it's great for you to put comments in the chat stream because we learn from each other. Weekends, if I work, I only work 4 hours, but trying not to work. And you know what I do, Amy, is that, yeah, sometimes I have to work on the weekends. But then if I have to work on the weekends as an entrepreneur, how many entrepreneurs do we have in here? If I have to work on the weekends or like one day, a full day, I will try to time block some downtime during a weekday. Something's got to give. And the thing is this, you got to create boundaries with family, with people, with social media, because again, how are you going to get your goals done unless you have that discipline? Make sense? Yeah, those toxic negative people suck the living life out of you, right, Amy? So Jenny, I'm proud of you on what you're doing. Elise, hello. Hello, thank you so much for coming in. Jeff, how are you? All right. 4. Who's ready for tip number 4? Are you all getting something out of this? Hopefully. Focus time, baby. Focus time. Hopefully you guys are getting something really out of this. I'm going to talk about the 4th way to rock the 4th quarter of 2018. Okay? 4th way. I'm ready to check it off my list. Number 4. Number 4, again, I'm Cynthia Bazin. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for being here. I've got some exciting things coming up. Very exciting things, and I just want to say thank you so much for being part of my SmartChic Facebook page. If you're not part of it and you just came onto this broadcast, I'd love for you to follow the page. I hope that you enjoy it. Number 4 is, the 4th way is accountability. Someone put accountability inside of the chat stream. Is that how are you holding yourself accountable each and every day to get a certain goal done? Are you putting it in front of you? Are you putting it on a very short to accomplish list? So as I always say, if you have a long laundry list of things to do, that may be too overwhelming. So maybe it's putting something on your whiteboard, putting something on your computer, putting something in front of you. Is that hold yourself accountable, kick yourself in the duff. You know what, how are you, saying, you know what, unless I do this, I'm not going to do this. Let me explain that. How many of you have a favorite TV show, a favorite ritual that you like to do at nighttime? Maybe it's one of those things that you utilize that as a reward. So say, for example, you like frozen yogurt, right? We'll just say something food-wise that's yummy that I'm thinking about right now. Is that if I do A, B, and C today, I'm going to enjoy my favorite thing, my favorite bowl of yogurt. Or you know what? If I do A, B, and C this week, is that at the end of the week, I'm going to go do this particular piece of entertainment, or I'm going to go buy something for myself, right? So you've got to hold yourself accountable, or you know what? Find somebody to help you be accountable. How many of you don't have an accountability partner? How many of you do? Let's see, accountability, right? I'm writing, yay, Amy, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So yay. So accountability is so important. Do you know that some of my clients that hire me on, part of the package that they have is that I literally send them a video message each and every day to hold them accountable. I'm like, hello, Jeff Carlin. I'm just using this example. You know what? You said you were going to do this, this, and this today. How did you do today? I'm just kicking you in the duff. I want to know. So they want that accountability. They want that message from me. So I'm their accountability partner. I kick them in the duff in the morning, and you know what? I hold them accountable in the evening. So accountability, you can either do it for yourself. A lot of things I got to hold myself accountable for, or you got to find an accountability partner, right? Get to the gym with somebody, maybe it's somebody in business that you hold each other accountable, that you know what, you work together on each other's goals, or you get a mentor like myself, and we set up certain goals. And you know what, we do a check-in every 2 weeks. We do a mentorship, a formal mentoring relationship. Make sense, Jeff? So I love that about the accountability. I do that with my coffee. No coffee until I clean the kitchen. Ouch. That's rough. But you know what? I would clean that kitchen flipping fast, Patricia. If I knew that I couldn't have my cup of coffee until I clean the kitchen, that thing would be sparkling right away. How many of you would have your kitchen clean? You gotta have the coffee, man and woman. I love that. That's so funny. I can't have my coffee until the kitchen is clean. That thing would be sparkling. Just saying. All right. In the 5th way, everybody, we got to get out of here soon. The 5th way, we're almost at the 30-minute mark. I want to keep this as laser focused as possible. Who's ready for number 5? Amy, very important. If you're rocking your goals without an accountability partner, keep going. If you're finding yourself lagging behind, and if you're finding yourself not really moving forward on your goals, consider getting an accountability partner. Or you know what, if you can invest in yourself in a formalized mentoring relationship, say with me and you, or something, that can really, really just propel you forward. Definitely. I have a spreadsheet to track what my priorities are for the week. I love that. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I need the coffee to be able to clean the kitchen. Amy, I am right with you, sister. How can you clean the kitchen without the coffee? So Yeah. So maybe as you're cleaning the kitchen the day before, you just keep it really clean so that when you wake up the next day, the kitchen's clean so you can just have the coffee. So everybody, the next tip, the last tip, number 5, in order for you to rock your goals for 2018 is reward yourself. Reward yourself regularly. Now, I'm not talking about spending a whole boatload of money. You know what I mean? Then you have a new goal of reducing debt. We don't want that. But I just want you to reward yourself, because in order for you to propel in your goals, how many of you is it hard to keep up that motivation? Right? I'm running a marathon, everybody. I'm running a flippin' marathon, 26.2 miles on December 2nd. Do you think there are days that I really don't feel like running 16 miles for that long run, or 22 miles? I gotta set a reward for myself sometimes, everybody, because some days the struggle is real. I would rather be sitting down in my kitchen, drinking coffee, listening to the Today Show, and not be out there for 3 hours running, right? So I have to motivate myself. I have to reward myself. You got to reward yourself, right? For the little things that you accomplish. That's why it's so important, right? To track your goals and say, you know what? I'm proud of myself today. I'm really proud that I did this week. And you know what? As a reward for myself, I'm going to go get that latte that I love. Or you know what? I'm going to buy that cute shirt that I found on Etsy. Or you know what? I'm going to go and do a little adventure on the weekend, right? Because that we all have to do some things to reward ourselves, right? So everybody, I really want you to think about, what is that one goal? Let's not think about 5 goals. Let's think about one goal that you really want to accomplish at the end of 2018. Put deal inside the chat stream if you're going to write this stuff down. Just put capital D, capital E, capital A, capital L. What is that one goal that, you know what? You got to get it done. You got to get it done. Write it down. And remember, less is more. Non-negotiables first. Creating the boundaries, have accountability, and reward yourself. So that's my broadcast, everybody. Is that I'm Cynthia Bazin. What did you think? I'm going to hang on here for a second. I'm going to have a sip of water. Is that I'm going to jump on Periscope sometime soon to do the wins of the day. If you're not part of that, you got to go to Periscope on your phone and look under the SmartChic. And as part of this whole broadcast, come on in at the end of the day on Periscope with me, and let's celebrate those wins, those things that we accomplish each and every day. So I would love to hear some comments. What did you get out of this? Did you enjoy this? Are you glad you stopped in? If you're on the replay, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. So as a refresh, if you're saying, you know what, I know Cynthia, but I really don't know Cynthia, I just want to end this broadcast with who I am again and a little bit about my background. Is that I would be honored to be your mentor. I'm already your mentor, right? Can someone say yes if you know that? Is that some of you are part of the Laser Focus tribe. Some of you are on Periscope. Some of you have been with me for years here on social media. I am already your mentor. If you need a formal mentor, someone that, you know what, you invest in yourself, and you know what, you need that one-on-one, like laser focus, and you need to really rock in your goals and you're ready to do something, is that I mentor in the areas of personal development, business branding, and business strategy. So personal goals and business goals, okay? Let's just keep it simple. I have one-time mentoring. I have packages, but what I said in the beginning, Jeff, isn't this exciting? I just signed up with an amazing app that if you need 15 minutes from me, you can hire me on for 15 minutes. Just message me. I'm doing it for, I think it's $5 a minute. So you know what, so say for example that, you know what, you just need, 10 minutes of my time or 15 minutes of your time, right? It's going to cost a lot less than hiring me for an hour. If you need to run something past me, but you don't want to hire me on for an hour, I want you to download this app, message me, download it, reach out to me, and let's set up a time for 15 minutes just to run a few questions by me. I love it. I'm so excited about being able to do that for you all. I am actually uploading it to my website. So I will let you know when it's on the website, but just message me. And so everybody, I am here as your advisor, as that person that's going to help you reduce the overwhelm, get you out of crisis. How many of you are sometimes in crisis and you don't know what to do, and you need 5-10 minutes of somebody's time? Now you can hire me on for 10 minutes just to run something by me, 15 minutes, right? Hire me on as your mentor for that. If you don't need an hour, you don't need a month of mentoring, you need 15 minutes. And so everybody, I am been in business since 2011, running my own business, SmartChic. I have a master's degree in counseling. So trust me, everybody, I've seen it all, and there's absolutely no judgment on what you're going through. Meaning that, you know what, I've been with people and have mentored people that have criminal backgrounds. I have mentored people that have gone through bankruptcies. I've gone, you know, and done mentoring with people that say they're very successful out on social media, but they reach out to me and, you know what, they admit to me, hey, listen, I'm not making any money. It's okay. The thing is this, it's time to make progress. It's time to move forward on your goals. It's time to get real and figure out what's not working, and let's start working on the stuff that is working, right? And get you moving forward. Thank you so much, Jenny, for your feedback. So everybody, I'm so excited that you all are here. I hope you really enjoyed this broadcast. Hey, Tim, thank you so much for being here. Please catch the replay if you just came in. 5 ways to rock your goals for the 4th quarter of 2018. Let's go do this. I promise you, I'm going to say hello to all of you that said a comment inside the chat stream between now and tonight. So everybody, I will reply to at least 1 comment here on the broadcast. I hope you really got something out of this. Cynthia Bazin from SmartChic Laser Focus Mentoring. We'll see you soon, and have an absolutely awesome night. Let's go rock our goals for the 4th quarter of 2018.